Hi, welcome to Career Day. My name is Joe Abraham, and I am a cybersecurity consultant. It's in the IT field, and I love it because I get to play with cool technology like this, and this, and this. What that means is that I get to help organizations like colleges and hospitals, the government, and the military build their networks and their Wi-Fi to try to prevent bad things that happen to them, like getting hacked or losing all of their data. I work for a company called Cisco, one of the big tech companies out there. We work mostly with other organizations and businesses, but we do have some technology that's built for our homes. One thing that I love about working for Cisco is that a lot of us were working from home before it was cool. So I spend my days working at home and I'm in a lot of meetings. I'm practicing my skills. I'm helping solve problems. And if we're not in pandemic times, I travel occasionally to my customers if they can't work remote like me. In fact, in the past 4 years, I've been to all of these places for work. I also get paid to learn. Cisco wants me to be an expert in cybersecurity, so they give me time every week to learn more about cybersecurity, learn about how our products work better, and understand how it all works together to protect our customers. What I really love about my job, besides what I just mentioned, is that I get to help people in their jobs. I get to work with IT departments to help them with their Wi-Fi and their networks. I get to help my teammates when they can't solve a problem. I get to mentor newer people in the cybersecurity field and help them make progress in their career. Oh, and I didn't mention it, but I also make cybersecurity training courses with a company called Pluralsight to share my knowledge. That's why I have all of this recording equipment. Here's a picture of my desk and the cool setup that I get to work with every day. Another thing that I love about this is the fact that I get to play with technology literally all day. Me and my teams are making the internet work better and in a safer way. I was able to get to this position with a combination of education, certifications, and experience that I gained. I started out in the IT field in the Army and learned the basics there. While I was there building up my experience, I was able to get both my bachelor's degree in IT and my master's degree in cybersecurity. I was also able to get a couple of certifications to help me get a good job outside of the Army, which helped lead me to my current job. The college degrees are super helpful, but they're not required when you're trying to get into the IT field in general. Certifications, though, are very important because they help us prove our knowledge quickly and give us a guide to learn the different aspects of technology. For my current job, we look for people with about 8 years of experience and a few certifications in cybersecurity. If you want to have a similar career path, it's really helpful to want to understand how our devices work. Do you know how your computers or tablets or phones connect to the Wi-Fi or the internet? Do you know how the internet works? Better yet, do you know how we can stop things like Minecraft or Roblox from working without even touching your computer? Learning how things work and how to stop bad things like hacks from happening can help you if you want to be in the IT or cybersecurity field. What I do specifically is I get to help customers implement security for their Wi-Fi and make sure that bad people aren't on their networks, and also to help make sure that the people that are using their networks and their Wi-Fi are only doing good things with it. Now, let me show you a few cool things that I get to do. So this right here is something called Cisco ICE, or Identity Services Engine. And what it does is it allows us to control who's able to access the Wi-Fi and the networks and make sure that only the work computers that we want or the work employees that we want are able to go out to the internet and connect to the servers that the company has and stuff like that. So this is really cool because we get to go and help customers use this tool to be able to control who accesses their Wi-Fi and their networks. Now this one is called Cisco Firepower, and it's a firewall. Now what this does is it allows us to control where we can go on the internet and what we can do. So things like going to really bad websites and making sure that bad people don't get into our network, like hackers and people that are trying to steal our data and stuff like that. So the firewalls help us block a lot of bad stuff. And this is also how we can block you from using Minecraft or Roblox or whatever the case may be without having to touch your computer specifically. Now this one is one of my favorites that I get to work with, and it's called Cisco Stealth Watch. Now what this does is it sees everything that we do on the Wi-Fi or on the networks, and it tells us if one of our computers or one of our users are doing bad things just based off of their behavior. So this is a really cool thing, and it shows us everywhere our communications are going. So as you can see in this map, for example, we have some sort of computers that are talking to all of these different countries and states. So it's really cool, and this gives my customers the ability to help stop really bad things from happening to their networks before it gets to be really bad, because they can see and they get alerts when somebody inside of their network is already being bad. Now this out here is my lab. It's where I go to practice all of my technical skills and make sure I'm sharp. These are all different types of servers and switches and routers and all these other devices that our customers buy so that they can have networks and Wi-Fi in their workplace. I'd be willing to bet your school's IT department has some as well. I also use it to test out things for my customers whenever they have problems or I need to come up with a solution. Let's check out this one and see what's inside. And here we are inside of that server. And so what this is it's a server that allows me to run a whole bunch of virtual computers inside of it, and I can access them remotely. And so this is similar to how your online games and everything work, because a lot of the online games use a whole bunch of servers that are working together to help facilitate all of the online gameplay that you're doing with other people, all in real time. But this one, for me, allows me to create a whole bunch of mini computers like this one that we have for Windows. And a lot of organizations and companies use computers like Windows, and you might even use them at home or school to help do anything that you need. Play games on them, or write papers, or watch YouTube videos and stuff like that. And so I have things like these mini computers in there. I have a firewall that allows me to block connections and stuff like that. I have a file share on here that I store all of my files on the network and I can access them from any computer. I have all of these little virtual computers that I practice my cybersecurity and my technical skills on to keep me sharp and focused. Well, thanks for spending time with me on Career Day. I really hope that you're learning a lot about the different things that you can do after you're done with school. If you want to learn more about cybersecurity and what it is, check out this link. I really hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.